What we're going to do here today is we're at the Basilica of St. Joseph's, which is the oldest basilica or oldest Catholic church in California. And what they do is they provide a food service for the homeless. They go to the Second Harvest Food Bank, they collect food, and then on Wednesday they hand it out to everybody who's on their list. And so what we have to do is we have to unload the food and put it in here and make up about 25 bags for them to hand out, and then the other volunteers make up bags. So that's pretty much what we do on Tuesdays. Right now, I live in what's called what's called a working men's homeless shelter, or THU, which is a transitional housing unit. It is the midway point between the traditional homeless housing, where you're in a big room with a bunch of guys trying to make your way. The next level up would be into a housing unit where there are less people. You've got one or two to a bedroom, and it's more like a home setting. It's called a working men's shelter because in order to get into that particular shelter, you have to have a job, and it's your transition from homelessness into your own apartment. So basically, I'm part of what I consider the group of the working, I don't want to say working poor or working homeless, but that's exactly what it is. You don't make enough to actually sustain yourself in a town where the rents are so high and food costs are so excessive. And it has quarter-inch plugs, which is the old professional, but it also has inputs for the XLR. XLR and quarter-inch plugs are all professional. They don't even make allowances for anything else. Now, the thing I wanted to ask you is, did you get it okay?
Mission accomplished.
Hirsch Warden, you know him. He just set up Briggs's BlackBerry Storm, so that unlocked it so he could use it in Europe. I have a couple of jobs. I'm the instructional support tech for the department, which means I'm helping the Department of Journalism and Mass Communication make a transition from traditional technology, newsprint, and standard television into the digital multimedia age, because my expertise is in multimedia and digital technology. That means how to produce and convert content into online, as well as online products such as video, audio, and processing audio and video, and print for the web, and high definition TV, and cellular mobile phones and stuff like that, which is all new technology. I'm a graduate student as well, because as part of a condition of the employment, the California's state university system allows you to go to school for free. And to supplement my income, I also teach one class in my area of expertise, which is digital and shooting electronic media. So between all of those, I'm able to survive in actually what I consider a reasonable, comfortable living without having to pick up cans and bottles and sell them at the recycling center versus a lot of my other peers. I'm a student of history. And the one thing that you learn if you study history, especially American history, is that an American that lives the American dream, and it's not what it used to be. The one thing you do learn is you learn to adjust and adapt, and you learn how to make lemons out of lemonade, or to see an opportunity where there aren't any opportunities. And for me, all I see is just opportunity. And I think with an attitude like that, a situation such as this is always going to be temporary. In 2009, there were 2,103 homeless individuals that were sheltered in Santa Clara County.
Well, went to Curtin Studios on
what day was that? Tuesday. And met with Sweet and completed my paperwork, gave the deposit, well, not the deposit, my fee for my application. And so that was processed. We did the tour. I think what they have going on over there is a good thing. From the Echo Pass, the gym, the computer room, the food bank, everything, you know, looks great. It'll be, I guess, my own little sanctuary. And Joe Russo has received the paperwork, and just waiting for funding. My move-in date is the 3rd of August. Can't wait for that.
Pretty much all the refrigerators are just a couple of months old. The opportune thing that I've seen, if you're depending on if you want a total nighttime setup or if you want a daytime nighttime, if you put in a futon, it goes in a living room by day and bedroom at night. It's a perfect setup, and you have the perfect space. I have people that have a futon with a computer table. You also have Wi-Fi in the building. Every room is set up for cable access. Of course, the cable is your own responsibility. A telephone is your own responsibility. All it comes with is the ceiling fan and the refrigerator. Anything else that you bring in is on you.
So I'm up in graduation. There's 300 people out there. So Deborah, who was supposed to announce me and read my way to go, Dennis, she didn't announce me. This other guy announces me. I go, Deb, I thought you were going to just, oh, I forgot to bring the email. So I'm sitting there going, this is just fine, you know. But I double columned it. I said, Dennis, this is not, what's not important is for them to be here and tell everybody what a good boy you are. What's important is that they're proud of you, that they're back in your life, and that you graduated from this program. That's the only thing that's important to you. 1985, I landed up homeless. It was a gradual process. It just didn't happen overnight. My substance abuse problem contributed to it greatly. My inability to maintain a relationship. I moved to California, cut myself off from my family. So there was a number of contributing factors, you know. And so I was on the street. I was on the street. I was a rookie. And thank God I met some people that took pity on me and showed me the ropes of how to be on the street. For the last 6 years, from '99 to 2005, I lived in a tent up in the Berkeley Hills. And so I came down off the mountainside in 2005, and I went out to the VA hospital and I checked myself into a rehab program, homeless veterans rehabilitation program. And that was the start of the road back. But the process was to take it one step at a time, to be patient, to build on one success. You know, you can't repair 30 years of life damage in 6 months. You know, it takes a while to create the damage, it takes a while to repair it.